This is a public service announcement just letting you guys know that Sleep Scan has been tremendously buffed, and with this new Milotic card, we are about to be in a lot of trouble. What up peeps, Nuggie here, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be showing you a deck that is going to most likely be very dominant in this upcoming season of Ranked, and you're going to see it in a lot of tournaments as well. And we are going to be talking about the Sleep Scam deck that will be 2.0. And one of the things that conflicts me a lot about this deck is I don't like Sleep Scam. I think it has pushed a lot of people out of competitive play in a way because of what it does. But I have to showcase and highlight this Milotic because number one, when I side, it's because Milotic is one of my most favorite Pokemon of all time in the whole gen of Pokemon, and it has a pretty insane ability here. So with this, and before I show you the deck, I wanted to show you the card, is that Milotic has an ability called Aqua Charge. Once during your turn, you may take a water energy from the energy zone and attach it to you. And this is regardless of whether you're in the active or you're on the bench. And what a lot of people can do on turn one with the new card as well is we are going to introduce this card here, which is Wallace. So Wallace is choose one of your water Pokemon in play with a maximum HP of 50 or less, and you can put a random water Pokemon from your deck straight onto it to evolve immediately. So Pokemon like Feebas, or basically any water Pokemon here that has less than 50 or HP less, you basically can immediately evolve. So turn one, you could Feebas, Wallace, and straight up Milotic EX and Charge straight away. And you don't even have to be in the active, which is freaking scary. On top of that, you can then put in this entire deck here that I'm going to show now. Is you could start with Igglybuff and start chipping away without any energy required whatsoever. And then by turn 3, you'll be able to attack for an astonishing 80 damage plus the Darkrai effects for up to another 40. So it's already 120 damage by turn 3, which is freaking insane. Now, I added the Elegant Cape here because it's a really cool card. It's a brand new card for the Everyday Wonder set where you can add an extra 30 HP to stage 1 Pokemon, which is what Milotic EX is, which is really good. And I also added in here this small balloon, which is very handy for Pokemon like Darkrai. Again, another one of the new cards, new tools as well, which is going to elevate so many other decks. And I wanted to showcase a lot of these here. And essentially what I did, guys, with this whole deck list that you see, apart from a few, we just swapped out Mega Altaria and its Pokemon with Milotic, and it actually works so much better because one of the greatest things about Milotic here is the fact that not only can you, it's one of the few Pokemon, because it has a 2 retreat cost, you may think it's a lot, you can literally charge and retreat, or retreat and charge again, and you'll always have the ability to be able to retreat and attack later, or attack and then retreat. It's one of the one Pokemon that you can just waste energy. So that's really scary. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a few videos here and games that we're going to play live so you can see how deadly this is going to be. But if you like everything, guys, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and feel what you think this is going to do to the meta. Okay, with the explanation out of the way, let's go through a step-by-step kind of journey with you guys and see how this deck performs. Obviously, right now there's not any events because this is literally the day the pack, the expansion set came out. So we're just going in, just playing a game here and there. We'll probably just do 2 games to show you, and we'll see how hard, if anything, we brick it all or anything like that. But let's see how it goes. So look, we go first. We're versing Psychic, so that's that it is what it is. And right now we have the Feebas up front. Now if we top deck Wallace, we'll be able to evolve this immediately and start the onslaught. If we don't, that's also fine as well, but we'll see what our opponent is playing as well, because they're also probably trying to cook things so that it's probably to do with the Mega Diancie, and see how that plays in the current meta. But right now we can put down the Iggly, and if this Feebas does get KO'd in some shape or form, we can go ahead and switch out as well. But right here we'll be able to, we got another Iggly here, so we're going to leave this space free, and we're just going to end the turn and see what happens to us at this stage. Now we added the small balloon as well to help with Feebas. If you do start with Feebas but you've got the double Darkrai, you can just retreat the free bass, go straight into the Iggly and start swinging. No energy loss, like I said before. But man, that's a very, very pretty Rainbow Mega Diancie. Now, I have been seeing some people trying out Giratina with Mega Diancie. I don't know if I like that per se, but I guess because it's self-generating, that kind of works. But we'll see where we go to from here. We can evolve into Milotic straight up, which can be cool. What we'll do is we will charge the one at the back first. And then we're going to use Copycat here to see if we can get any of the Darkrai's and just start pinging away at the same time. We can use the ability to Aqua Charge this straight away. Now, whoa, so what we're going to do, as you can see, we're talking about energy saving. We put the small balloon on here. Now, this can be used for Darkrai, mainly more for Darkrai, but because we have this situation arise here, we can do this, retreat into this, evolve into this, and now this is the scary part, okay? We can put energy on the Darkrai at the back here, Aqua Charge both of these, because if this does get KO'd, you can Aqua Charge and put energy on both of these Milotics and start swinging immediately. But doing it this way gives you kind of like the safest route, and we're going to attack straight away. And now it's up to him to try and get out of that, whether it's through PCL or Malasada or whatnot, or just waking up with the head toss. We do cover the breakpoint from Giratina's 130 damage because we have 140 hit points. And unless he decides to evolve, which he can, we'll see what he does here. Probably one of the scariest things that we see in this being played out is that we got to do the addition here. So this is essentially 40 plus 20 for each. So if there is eventually going to be 5 energy, it's 140 damage, which is exact lethal to one of our Milotics. However, he put it on the Rolts here, which I don't think is right. So we can Aqua Charge. So normally I would love to put another energy on Darkrai, but Aqua Charging both here, retreating the Igglybuff. So if Milotic does fall, we can go ahead and save the Igglybuff so we don't lose a point to the enemy here. Water Pulse, 80 damage. Overkill for now, yep. But we're relatively tanky. We do have the Elegant Cape in our deck somewhere, so we'll go ahead and find out how this one goes. On game number 2, guys, I'll put up the deck list as well so you guys can see what it looks like since it's not showing here at this point in time. But we'll see. I just want to show you just the possibilities of this monstrous deck. But it's also good too to see how the opponent is playing as well. And it looks like they're just leaving everything there. Now this is a good example of what I'm going to show you as well. Sometimes you think, oh, you know, we have like the retreat cost is huge. Don't really want to do anything. Now this is what we do. We Aqua Charge. And then we can Aqua Charge again. So essentially he's at the position where he can one-shot us. Because he'll have 6 energy plus, what is it, 20, right? Or 30. Yeah, so it's 120, it's 160 damage. So we are going to go ahead and put energy here, retreat. And then we'll just KO this regularly. Now we have 2 options here as well. We can Sabrina switch into the Darkrai in front because he's got enough energy. We can Aqua Charge both our Milotics and we'll be okay. Most likely we're going to be Sabrina-ing into the Giratina to make them waste energy on Giratina to retreat. And then Mega Diancie will do less damage, which allows us to stay afloat a little bit longer. But this is, you can see already, right? Like, I haven't really done much. Like, I've placed energy 1 time on Milotic and they've been self-sufficient. And this way, we can put the Darkrai in the front. We're going to drag this one in so that it's going to force him to move back and whatnot. But let's have a look here. We'll do 60. We do have Sabrina. We'll put the Elegant Cape here. It's not enough at the moment, but yeah, with that Peculiar Plaza, I was hoping we might get our Stadium as well. But this is fine. We're just going to try and prove a point here, right? So right here, we got all of this. We Aqua Charge here as well. We'll put the Iggly buff down in case they do have a Sabrina. Do this. And we'll Sabrina this. And we'll put him to sleep and see what happens here. So this will do 60 damage for the weakness. Since Mega Diancie is weak to steel, does an extra 20 there. Now they can PCL to heal out of it. But I feel that we are in a pretty comfy spot. We do have a Cyrus still in our hand as well. And now they're forced to Ice Pop. Be interesting to see them Ice Pop to full. They think they will Ice Pop to full. I gotta say, we don't miss this. So Darkrai did nothing? Is that what we're saying for this? Darkrai just is now essentially our tank? Pretty wild. Heals to full, finally loses the Ice Pop, puts energy on Mega Diancie because that's their finisher. But we're going to chip him down again with the Darkrai, giving us more time to find Cyrus. He's awake. And then he's back asleep. So I think in most times here, you probably don't need more than just the 4, just because of the retreat cost, but we'll just keep it as is here with 5 on both of them. I can maybe just put energy there just because I can. And then we'll go for more slumber attacks and see what happens. But you can see, like, I mean, it's got a decent mid-game. In terms of end-game, there isn't really like a big finisher. You can consider putting in something like Palkia or something like that, but that's only if you're going to go through a different route, like with Vaporeon and transferring the energy through. But I think this is the most effective, just chip damage to the end. And this is good against Auris as well. So see how they play about with this. Looks like this is going to go for a retreat. Top deck Stadium. And Cyrus Sleep the Giratina, I guess, is our best play. I think we still have a proc. We do. There's the Stadium. Alright. Do this for now. Cyrus this. And we'll bring in this Milotic here. We don't really need any more energy than what we already have, so we'll just Water Pulse for the 90 damage here. And we wait and see. So if we do get attacked, it's just game over here. But he fell asleep. And unless he can Diantha again, which I think he will. I think they normally run 2 Dianthas. Oh my god, if there's a Comfy, that's insane, right? 2 Meloettas. And I guess that's it. Sleep Scam does its job. Milotic charging in the background. Fairly straightforward, yeah. So let me go ahead and give you the next game. I'll put up the deck list as well so you can see on the side of what the deck looks like, and you can always improve it. This is just obviously version 1.0 of what we have. I'm sure there's going to be much better variants later on, but I just thought I'd give you notice of what is potentially going to be pretty rough moving forward for people who already dislike Sleep Scam. Alrighty guys, we're going to go game number 2. We have the deck list right below me, so that is currently what I'm running. Again, it's really just switching out Mega Altaria into the Milotic form. Training area can be pretty clutch But just with the slight additions of Irida, I don't know if we need Irida yet. It probably will be good because if everything's self-generating, you can heal a Darkrai, whatnot. That could be good, but you could also go more aggressive. But we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. So we're going first. We're versing water as well. I'm assuming it's probably some sort of mirror, and we're going to see. We're starting with Igglybuff, which is great. We do have the Pokeball, and we've got Copycat. Oh, they're going Urshifu. That's pretty interesting. I don't really see it much. But we'll see how it goes. I think with this, we do Irida first. We don't need to put the training area just yet. And then we'll go ahead and put down a Pokeball here, because this basically guarantees the Darkrai since we have 4 of the others. Put the Feebas down here. I'll put the... Oh, I could... Yeah, I'll put the training area just to thin my hand a bit. And I think we'll just put this down as well, just because we can. Sleep, lullaby. Now, originally, if you don't like Irida, you could try and put down double Wallaces. But sometimes I wasn't sure if the double Wallace was enough. There was a game where we literally pulled everything and we had Wallace, but it couldn't pull anything because we already had the 2 Milotics in our hand. So we had to pivot there. Okay, yeah, Elegant Cape on Urshifu sounds pretty cool. I'm assuming it will be using something like Bounded Field or something or other. I think that would be pretty nice. Now, he woke up there, which is good for him. But we're going to be using this, and we're going to see if we can find our Milotics somewhere. Here it is there. Milotic. Okay, okay. So I guess in this instance, double Milotic is the way to play. We double charge, and we can charge on the Darkrai as well. Which will be pretty neat. So to see, this is where things are just crazy. This is our turn 3, by the way, alright? My opponent's done nothing wrong. We get to charge for, like, basically all 3 at once. It's like having a Manaphy, or what's the other one? I can't remember that name. But just benefiting from it right here. Like, that's pretty scary. Now, they could go into the water Urshifu, which is dark and water, I think, for hits. Now, I think 10 into 140 is a pretty decent number for the Urshifus, but we'll see. It's water Urshifu. 150, that's pretty decent. It does 40-40, right? Yeah, so it hits both here. Unfortunately, the damage is not enough, right? So what I'm going to do, I could decide to hold on to the Irida if I want to. So I'll have a look and wait and see. We'll see what the next top deck is. The small balloon is nice. We can chuck it on the Darkrai since it's the one that can't really retreat and self-ramp. But we got to make sure we put energy correctly here. Charge this here. And then put the balloon here. For all purposes and whatnot, we'll just use the Irida now. It will probably suck, but if we get another card and whatnot, then it is what it is. But we're doing 90 damage now. So if he doesn't wake up here, if he doesn't put down another Pokemon back on the bench, then this game is over. But you can see this is just freaking oppressive, man. Like, you're forced to use PCL. I guess Malasada works and you can use another support, but the speed at which this is at is pretty nutty. Stays asleep, so we can put more energy and charge elsewhere. Actually, this is even better. So he put that Feebas down. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do much about it because we just top deck Sabrina. And yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure my opponent's going to concede after the Sabrina play, but you can see Milotic self-charging at the back, coming in, swinging for 80 to 90. It's insane. So yeah, I just thought, you know what, this is a good video to show you guys about this being very potentially dangerous. I think Miraidon, you might see a lot more because of this card, but it still can be relatively tanky. So good luck out there, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.